is that blurry? All right, I might as well work on star signs until we get some people in the room. So let's get them written down. Do some timestamps. Welcome to the room for whoever joined. So we'll start with Cap, Aqua, Pisces, this is usually Cancer, what's missing? Taurus, that was the one missing, didn't come to mind. All right, well, we might as well do timestamps on this. I'm just trying to see, where is my timestamp? There it is. All right, so let's shuffle up and we'll just move along. I haven't heard from my moderators, so I don't know where they all are. My one main moderator is busy. There you are, Chris. Hey, Chris. I'm just going to do some star sign Chris while we're waiting, see if anybody comes in line. I'm back in my room, so I'm trying to work out how everything works again because I haven't used it for so long. So we'll just see how we go. I'm assuming that me watching through my phone is one person and you joining us, Chris, is the two of us. So we'll just get some star sign stuff done. And I'm just going to put these in 3 piles and we'll do some timestamps, Chris, until we hopefully have some people coming in. I wasn't online yesterday because I wasn't actually at home. Yesterday I was away with the hubby. He played in a tournament in Gosford. So, yeah, we didn't get back till the afternoon and then we had things to do and, yeah, so the timing was all off yesterday. It was a long weekend here in Australia. Anyway, guys, this is star signs. So we're starting with Capricorn at 4 minutes 30 we'll do. As soon as we get to 4 minutes 30, we'll read the top 3. Let me just watch the clock. Yeah, how you going, Chris? Hopefully everything's good. Good for you. I wouldn't worry too much about posting anything at the moment, Chris. It just looks like it's you and me. Might be turning this off really quickly. All right, we'll just change that to 4:40. Sorry, Chris, 4:40. Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, we're doing a yes and no for Capricorn. So if you are Capricorn, Sun, Moon or Rising, this is for you. A few little messages plus a yes and no. So you get... Okay, I've got the cards all in reverse here. All right, yes or no? I'm going to say this is a maybe no for Capricorn at the moment. The tournament was good, Chris. Went well. It was run very, very well. He won on the first day. He beat everybody that he played. And then his first round on the Monday in the top 8, unfortunately, he lost. So because it was timed, he didn't have the chance to get back in or whatever. I reckon if it was frames, he would have won, but because it was timed, he lost. Anyway, let's just looking at this Capricorn. We might start that all again for Capricorn. Okay, let's start again, Chris. Sorry, 5:45. 5:45. Capricorn, hello. Okay, we've already shuffled and turned it over. We're doing a yes and a no. I've already said, but we're starting again. The answer looks like a no at this stage for Capricorn. So Capricorn, what's been going on? Looks like you've been through some sort of war here. Yeah, you're trying to escape. You're trying to get away from something. We also have some sort of invitation coming in. Now, it could be a medical kind of thing. It could be an injury and recovery, because we do have some sort of recovery going on over here. It could also be a mental kind of drama going on for Capricorn at the moment. I just feel like you're trying to break free of something. You've got somewhere you want to go. It's going to take some time for everything that's happening, and then you're needing to just slow it down even some more. So I feel a rushed energy followed by a slow energy. So if you have injured yourself, you need a bit more time. If there's been some sort of mental kind of drama going on for Capricorn, again, you need some sort of more time. The Knight of Pentacles can represent a new doctor, a new opinion. Okay? Anyway, Capricorn, I'm seeing more of a no than a yes there. And that's Capricorn. James has just done a payment. So we'll just quickly do Aquarius, and then we'll get onto your question, James. So James, can you put your first question on the screen? And while we're doing Aquarius. So Aquarius is 7:30, 7 minutes 30. Bit slow for people getting on today. I remember when I used to turn this thing on and the room was full within 2 minutes, but that's when I was doing free readings, I suppose. Okay, for Aquarius, some sort of yes answer here. Something you've been waiting for, Aquarius, something that's been going down. This is something to do with mothering, family, caregiving, looking after people. It's also a romantic card, but I'm not seeing really a romantic situation here. There's some sort of rushed energy going on. This is air sign and water sign, so you may be dealing with a water sign at this time, Aquarius. And there's something you've been wishing and hoping for. Congratulations to some of you. This could be the announcement of a pregnancy or even a birth of a baby. Boy or girl, not too sure, because we have girl followed by boy. So if you've already got a girl, you're having a boy. If you're having twins, it looks like one of each. So pretty much, yeah, it's a yes for Aquarius, and just looks like two people coming from different angles here. Something will come in quickly, and it makes you quite happy over here with this Nine of Cups. Now, this Nine of Cups can show somebody getting overly emotional about something in a negative kind of way. So it may not be your usual Nine of Cups where you're celebrating and happy. This can be somebody sort of like, I don't know what to do right now. So there could be some rushed change going on. If it's work, it looks like a movement to a new beginning in something else. Okay, so that's Aquarius. All right, we're just going to put these all back together to do James's reading now. Okay, James, let me just find my cards. So James, Patty's current feelings towards you. Okay, let me just set my clock. My husband said, oh, I'm going to play some snooker in the house, and then I go down there to get my glasses, and he's not even playing snooker. He's got two people using his table playing snooker while he's sitting on his computer. Not a happy camper when I see that. Anyway, it is what it is. All right, Patty's current feelings towards James. Sorry, James, I wasn't online yesterday. It was long weekend here in Australia, celebrating the King's birthday now, not the Queen anymore. And we were actually away for a tournament. So, yeah, all went well. Husband won a little bit of money, but we were out of pocket for petrol and accommodation. So, would have been nice for him to win the whole thing, or even come runner-up. It would have paid for our trip, basically. Anyway, here we go. James and Patty, current feelings. Looking good. Looking very good. Bottom of the deck. This is looking nice, James. A little bit concerned about that 9 there, but overall, I'm pretty sure you can see that for yourself. All nice and rosy and red. Here, she's looking at you as possible support and long-term maybe commitment in the future, but she's also looking at you as playful and player kind of energy at the same time. She's trying to work out what's right for her, what's right for you, and doing things the right way here. So this is looking nice. Over here, this is really nice. I mean, Five of Hearts is making up for the past, possible apologies and all the rest of it. And oh yes, it's your birthday today. Technically for me, it's my grandson's birthday. Totally forgot. Sorry, James. We'll do a little bit of extra being it's your birthday and the fact that there's nobody else in the room. This is looking really nice. She may have some nice birthday gift, birthday surprise, something for you. But yeah, this is where someone's making amends, apologies, talking the truth, thinking about a proper togetherness, not just a friendship, looking at where you want to go, what you want to do, talking more about plans for more get-togethers, more travel, or just doing things together. Outcome card, as I said, a bit worried about this because this can mean somebody going, oh, I don't think this works, not too sure. It can be fears and worries. It can be somebody slipping back into old habits and stuff like that. But this here is always remaining truthful and open, having conversations, planning some sort of work plan, but your final card is the soulmate. So soulmate has come out, was how does she feel about you? How does she feel about this relationship? She knows that you're connected in some way, that you're meant to do a journey together. I do like the 2 being in there. It would have been nice if the 4 and the 6 followed. We got a 4 here and we got a 6 of diamonds here. We want the hearts with that 2, 4, 6 kind of union. But you do have the 2, you do have all reds. So I'm not seeing anything negative there coming from Patty. Let's have a look. We'll do these, and what have I got on the table here to do something extra for the birthday? I've got the double Lenormands here. So we'll do a couple of them for you just for birthday messages. But let's just see more about Patty and yourself. Patty and you. They're all upside down. I must have the deck upside down. Oh, this is a bit of an ouch situation down here about Patty. Okay, so the top row, we're seeing choosing which direction, making a final commitment to something. Now, a black 2 can actually mean a rocky relationship, something that needs fixing, something that needs tweaking. This here is firm commitment plans for the future, and I feel like this is making happy memories together. Talks of being together, creating a family together, or movement forward. So I do think she thinks about things, but she gets stressed about things. What's hidden with Patty is the past. This is where things went wrong, things were over, things were said and done. So at some point she chooses possibilities, and at other points she chooses that, no, I think it's done. Is he done? Am I done? Is it done? But then we have this final call coming out. So we'll just get some more information on that because that was a bit ambiguous. Okay, show me Patty's feelings towards currently. How does she feel towards James right now? How does she feel? Yeah, James, it was public holiday in Australia for your birthday, unfortunately. It was actually the 11th, though. No, sorry, it was the 12th yesterday. So today it's your 12th, but it's not mine. How does Patty currently feel? We're getting some negative energy here. All of the poker deck was really, really positive, but the tarot deck on Patty is coming out quite extreme. She may feel that you try and push things or try and rush things a little bit too much. She may worry that you're going to give her all of this attention and all of this love and everything, and then it's just going to go bang, and it's just not going to work. Because this is where she's feeling left out, you know, what's going wrong here, and she's worried about disaster. She's literally worried that it won't work. So the tarots are showing me a different picture to the poker deck. So let's see what the Lenormands have got to say. No, there's no free list, Shrishti. I gave away the free list now. There's $2 readings, $2 for yes and no questions. But yeah, I gave that all away. And I will be getting back to the star signs if we don't have payments. Okay, let's see. This is more information. The buzzer's gone, James, but we're giving you a bit of extra time about Patty for your birthday. Happy birthday, James. Okay, bit of a mix match here. Now these don't go in reverse, so we've got this stubborn energy coming off Patty, putting a foot down, putting boundaries up. She does want to go out and celebrate and enjoy the garden or the beach or walks in the sunshine, whatever. Here, things are clearing up for her. She's starting to realise what it is does she want and what doesn't she want. You might be annoying to her at times. It might be where you just suddenly think about her and you decide to contact her and she's in the middle of something and you just come out of the blue with something. So that can be an annoying kind of thing. She also worries about things not going the right way. She does see a key to success with a relationship, and this is like the happy house, and these are nice. This is like two people together doing things together that they like, but there is an annoying feature to it for some reason. Down here is invitations and going out and talking and communicating. We do have where she's watching you like a hawk. So that's where somebody's basically like spying on somebody else. She could be looking at your social media. She could be looking at you know, what you're doing when you're at work, or she may even be watching you from a distance at times. She may feel that you're doing that to her, though. Here you have the sun as the outcome on you and Patty. So the sun, as you know, it's my favourite card in the deck. All right, James, we'll do a quick yes and no with these. Where did I put the blue deck? I got everything out of my bag. I can't see the blue deck that I use at the club. Not sure where that is. Anyway, we don't need it. So just think about a yes and no, James. We're going to give you 2 yes and no's on your first question and 2 on your second question, just because it's your birthday. So happy birthday to James. Hopefully you got some nice gifts from people, or even just some well wishes and birthday song. I hope you had some cake and put a candle in a cake. If you haven't done that, and it's not midnight yet, please get a candle, get a cake, stick it in the cake or a piece of bread and light it, blow it out for yourself. Please do that. It's very important to me on a birthday that at the very least you have a candle. You light a candle, you make a wish. All right, James, yes and no, top and bottom. First question we have is a yes, maybe yes. Second question from the bottom is a maybe yes, no. Second question won't be answered today, James, with a yes and no. So your messages are about foundation and growth. It's basically like the root chakra, but it's also like the family chakra. So yeah, it's like not the solar plexus. What is it? The root. Help me out here, James. The orange one, the orange chakra. I usually forget the solar plexus one, the middle one. The orange one, I know it's something to do with your pelvis. Anyway, yeah, so this is about growth and family. It's about keeping your feet on the ground. There is some sort of travel opportunity coming up, maybe going on a holiday. And you're still stuck on this bridge at the moment, James. You need to get to the other bridge, okay? All right. And down here, last messages on this, and then we'll get your second question, please. We have being a little bit lost here, wanting commitment and solid and movement forward, but being a wall put up about it. Because the anchor can be where you feel stuck at the moment or somebody else feels stuck. It also can be stubborn kind of this is how I want to do it and this is how it's going to be. So it can be that kind of energy as well. I'm just checking if my laptop and my phone are up to the same speed with each other. It looks like the camera is in front, but the text is behind, which is strange. All right, James, have we got a second question for James? Sacral chakra. Yes, thank you, James. I'm always trying to think of it as the sacral joint, you know, to do with the thing. The root chakra is red or black, yeah. But yeah, you had the tree, but it also reminded me of fertility and growth and family and stability with the root chakra, the roots in the ground. And then you got the canopy of protection as well, which could be the crown chakra. Because when I see that tree thing, it can be about building bridges and money and family and foundation. All right, James, have we got a second question for you, please? I'm just going to go and check PayPal. I don't think I've got it on my screen up here. PayPal. Wow. Oh, Crystal, you made a payment, so we're doing you next. What's Crystal asking? Okay, a health reading. All right, we'll have a look at that one. Unless you want me to do that in private because it's about your health, you just let me know, Crystal, if you want me to do it live like this, or you'd rather that I do it in private. There's another PayPal just came in. Oh, and by the way, if Dee comes online, the payment from her is still not cleared. I can't believe it. Like, this is over, I think it's nearly 2 weeks now. Oh, the sacralic. You can hear them playing snooker. Oh, I didn't think you could hear that. Like the clicking of the balls, you can hear that. That's cool. Or annoying, depending on how you look at it. Bethel. So, Crystal, you let me know. Would you rather I do we'll do it here? Okay, so you're up next. All right, so let's look at James's second question, and then we've got Bethel. Let me just write this all down. James, double. I've done one. Crystal, which is health, detailed. And then Bethel, I haven't looked at yours yet to see what that was. I think it was a detailed reading. I'll quickly check it now so I'm not going backwards and forwards. Bethel. It's not showing me everything you wrote on here, and if I click show the rest of it, it won't show me the rest of it, Bethel. So when we get to you, if you want to split it into 2 minis, that's fine. We'll do it that way. But 2 minis is actually it's like $7. So it's actually 14 US, not 12 US for 2 minis. But that's fine. I mean, you've paid in the past and everything. So, but yeah, Dee's money has not been released as yet. It's still sitting pending. Don't know why. Yeah, I'll have to check on it later on. All right, we're going back to James's second question, which was... Actually, I can't see Dee's payment there, so maybe it was paid over the weekend. I did email her and say, where is the payment? It's still not coming through. Could she please contact and ask them? James, where's James's second question? You asked about, was it about Paddy or something? It makes you think about your grandfather with the clicking of the balls. Yeah, well, like I said, my husband said he was practicing snooker, and then when he said that the other person was coming, I thought, well, yeah, what's he going to do when they're playing? And I've seen what he's doing. He's on his computer. Anyway, not to worry. What is parents' current feelings towards me? Yeah, I'm one late today. We were supposed to go to the club and we didn't end up going, and so then we weren't doing anything. We were supposed to go for a walk and stuff, and then he ended up having his friends come here, and I thought, oh well, I'll turn it on. I'm just looking for this second question. I can't find it anywhere, James. What's the outcome for Paddy and I this year? Oh, okay, there it is. Finally, I found it. Sorry, guys, I was just scrolling through and I couldn't see the writing. All right, here we go, James. Good luck. What's the outcome going to be between James and Paddy? Show me James and Paddy for their outcome. What's now? What's coming? What's the outcome? Show me James and Paddy. James and Paddy, what's the outcome for this year? We've got 6 months left of the year, July through to December. What's going to be the outcome for James and Paddy's connection? Now, what's coming? Outcome. Oh, look at the outcome. Nice. Friendship zone. I keep forgetting this is a mini read, isn't it? I shouldn't have put so many cards down. Doesn't matter, it's your birthday. Oh, I don't like what's hidden there either. All right, James, very first card out is soulmate. Now, when we looked at how she feels about you, very last card was soulmate. It was also hidden as well, the soulmate thing. So she does know that you two are connected and meant to be. At the moment, there's problems between the two of you. Yeah. At the moment, there is a imbalance going on where you're not too sure if she wants you, she's not too sure if you want her, she's not too sure if she wants whatever she wants. So there is some sort of confusion, something that needs to be worked on with that sort of thing. There will be some sort of outings and things like at the moment, but there may be a bit of silent treatment coming up with these double black fives. They're sitting side by side here. So it's sort of like if there is a withdrawal and a bit of silent treatment within the next month or so, there may be sort of a backing off. This is where it comes back together again, but then it's on and it's off. There's confusion here between the two of you. What you're wanting, what they're wanting, not too sure. Outcome is actually usually what I look at this as is a pregnancy, fertility, 9 months of pregnancy and baby girl at the bottom, and there's good old Paddy sitting there. So I don't know, but it could be where this thing just by the end of the year it comes together. What bothers me though, James, is the blackness underneath. This could be where somebody's not ready, somebody's feeling pushed, somebody's feeling like you're going in one direction, she's going in another direction. Now, a lot can happen. A lot can happen overnight. A lot can happen in a month's time, James. So I'm just a bit concerned as well as to why we have 3 different queens showing up in this reading. So I'm wondering whether you and Paddy are sort of a bit strained at the moment. You're trying to come together, you're celebrating her birthday, your birthday, that sort of thing. But then it's almost like pennies, what do you call it, breadcrumbing. It's like a little bit here, a little bit there. Then there's this on and off kind of thing. This could be work interfering, and this could be your boss, or it could be a client, and it could even be your mum. There could be a sickness, something. There's something that interferes here. So it starts off where a relationship trying to make it work, you know that you've got a soulmate connection. It leads into something interfering in the connection with each other. It's almost like it stops for a bit and then you just go out again and then it stops again. So it's sort of like on and off over the months. The outcome... It's definitely a friendship, possibly sexual. normally, as I said, this would mean somebody pregnant, didn't even know, and they have a little baby girl, healthy mum, healthy baby. This bothers me, this sitting here, because it can mean problems with the pregnancy. It can mean delays with pregnancy. Am I pregnant? I'm not pregnant. Do I want kids? Don't I want kids? But if we take the whole concept of pregnancy and babies out of this situation, this is definitely showing the outcome being this. I just wanted to see what was underlying. Now, this can be other people interfering. It can be Patty needing to see a doctor. It can be you needing to see a doctor, all of this sort of thing. You know, so this could be illness. It could be work. It could be something. It could even be Patty's parents. It could be your parents, you know. So I feel there's going to be something that interferes in this connection. But it's not smooth sailing by no means, James. It is showing a very, very up and down connection. Because it's your birthday, even though the buzzer's going, we'll just do 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom. I don't know why some of them are upside down. Just show me James and Patty for the rest of the year. Mystic Yahara, welcome and thank you. Are you a new person or are you just using a different name? Because the picture, I can't really see it, but it does look like someone I've seen before on my channel. Yeah, anyway, we'll get to that in a sec. We've got Crystal with a detailed reading, Bethel with 2 minis, I believe. So Crystal, we're looking at your health next. Okay, James, just quickly, we'll just have a look and then we'll do 2 yes and no's. Okay, not a good start, you and Patty. This is betrayal, sneaky, but it's not as bad when it's upside down. 7 of Swords when it's upside down to me is like white lies or a little bit of lying about something, but it's not crucial and it's not cheating. It's probably just flirting or something. But yeah, I don't like that that's coming out. The 8 of Cups is trying to walk away but not walking away because it is also in reverse. And then we've got this journey and flirting and playful energy. Bottom of the deck for you and Patty coming up, we have the 4 of Wands, the King of Swords, and the 9 of Wands in reverse. Sun underneath. Sun is there trying to come out. I like this. It was in reverse though. A weird sort of union between the 2 of you. Either you or her ruling the show, saying how things are going to go and bringing these barriers down. So I think it's going to be a bit of work on your part with Patty, helping her to learn to trust you, being an open book basically, having your phone out, letting her look at your phone if she needs to look at it, whatever it is, you need to be an open book with her, and then I think things could work out for you and her. But it looks like an up and down road all year with you and Patty. All right, James, we'll do yes and no. And as I said at the beginning, we'll give you 2 yes and no's again because it's your birthday. Stick around, James, if you can, if you're not falling asleep, and listen to the Gemini when I get there, if I get there. I mean, I've got a couple of paid readings now, so I'll go and check PayPal because it didn't come up on my screen or my computer that you did pay, Mystic, so I'll go and check it and make sure that there is a payment there. All right, James, first question is in time. Yes. And yes, so I'm going to give an in-time yes to that question. And second question, we've got a no, a yes, and a maybe. This is what you got last time. James, you're just being told that everything will happen when it's meant to happen. Just slow it down, take your time. You've also got this childlike energy. It can be an actual baby, and congratulations. It also can be a new start, a new job, a new relationship, and congratulations. It also can be a new beginning in a relationship or even a totally new person. And this is where you're giving them flowers and romance, okay? Bottom of the deck, we've got stubborn energy, something pulling you back from what your dreams are. We've also got this commitment to the future and what you want, and then feeling a little bit lost of how to get there. I feel like you've got things that pull you backwards for some reason. I'm curious, James, do you ever have dreams of stairs and or being in a car and somebody else is driving, or stairs where you're going downstairs, because this kind of reading is that kind of dream. It's where things go backwards, or they get delayed, or things don't go the way you want. And when you dream that you're in a car, a bus, a train, and somebody else is steering the car, it means that you're not in control of what it is you're wanting to do. Somebody else has to do it. I don't even know why I picked up on that, but yeah, that's something I was picking up on. Anyway, let's have a look at PayPal. PayPal. All right. All right, that's coming in Aussie dollars, so... well, it's not a 12 US dollar reading, because a 12 US dollar reading would be around the $17 mark. So it must be, I'm assuming that 7 US dollars at the moment is around the 9 or 10 mark, just going by what James paid. You must have paid $10, is it Yahara? Yajahira. Yajahira. We'll get to you in a minute. Mystic. All right, so Crystal, you're up next. What did Bethel want? I can't read Bethel's information. It's not showing me the information for some reason. Let me just try. No, it's not showing. It just says detailed reading. And then here it says, can I split? And I can't read it. So when we get to you, Bethel, after Crystal. So we're just going to set the clock for 15. How much did you pay? 28. You've paid like for a double reading there, Crystal, as always. So we're going to do a 15-minute reading right now, guys. So if you need a cigarette, you got to go and feed the kids, you got to go put out the rubbish. Time is now. So here we go. Crystal and her health. Crystal and her health. Let me get back to YouTube. Okay. Show me Crystal and her health. What's she going to have happening in regards to her health? Yeah, Bethel, you're after this 15-minute reading. And then Mystic has paid for, it looks like around a $10 mark reading. So sort of a little bit more than a mini. Here we go. It just depends on the dollar. Sometimes the dollar can be different, you know. Okay, Crystal, we're going to put your whole name, ChristallE. Wow, Crystal, I wish we were doing a reading on relationships and stuff like that, because it looks like you're going to be having some fun. You got all 4 jacks come out. This is all about vitality and youth and diets and enjoyment. And I do see an injury, unfortunately. I know you already had an injury, but I do see an injury there, Crystal, for some reason. And it looks like it's something to do with movement again. Last time it was in that car thing or whatever it was that you were in. Yeah, unfortunately I see a movement thing again. It's like you knew it before it happens. So it's kind of like where, oh, I should move that because I might fall over that, and you don't move it and then you fall over it. You know what I mean? It's like something like that. Or you're cooking something and you know that the handle's going to get really hot, but then you do it anyway and you pick it up and you burn your hand on the handle. So it's some sort of injury or movement or something to do with the hands, the feet. There's something going on there. In regards to any kind of illness, sickness, anything, you've got a 2. You've got 2 black 2s actually. Twos is two of them. So, but it's also telling me something very minor, something that needs balancing. Can be hormonal, because we do have a lot of male energy, and we got black 5 and red 5, which is male energy. So it can be something to do with hormones, taking hormones or adjusting hormones, something needing balancing. Whatever it is, everything's looking really good. There is something to do with your belly area. We'll get to this one in a minute because this is to do with your head. The belly area, this could be things like bloating or cramping, or because these cards all represent pain, not sickness. There's only one card that represents an actual sickness, and it's a 2, which is very, very minimal. So that could be like having a bit of hay fever, or having a minor bladder infection, or something like that. So it's something minor. So yeah, up here, now the first sequence here, because you got double ace, double 5, the 4 jacks, then you got the 9 and the 4 sitting together. This is where an unknown pregnancy or a surprise, a shock, because you thought, no, this is not going to happen. This is pregnancy and healthy. So you keep getting this whole pregnancy thing. So I don't know who's getting you pregnant or where it's coming from, but I just keep seeing it, and I keep seeing doubles, like the 2 jacks sitting together here, the 2 aces are sitting there, the 5s are above each other, they're in line. You've even got the 2 3s, you got the 2 2s, there's doubles everywhere, double 6s. The only thing that's not double is the 4, the 10, and that's it. Everything else is double. So the 4, the 9 and the 10, they're not the doubles. But everything on the table is double, 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 double. Now, what it can mean in regards to your health, Crystal, is something that you've had before coming back again. Something, an injury, you hurt your ankle or something recently. It could be that you need something done to sort that out. You might need some new therapy, or you might need to go and buy some special things for your shoes or something like that. So it's like something returning from before. This would be seeing a new doctor, getting a new opinion. And there's also something to do with hereditary and family. Now, for some reason, I'm picking up on other people's health, not just yours, even though I'm trying to focus on just you. I'm seeing like family, hereditary, all of that sort of thing. So let's say your mother or father has diabetes. It could be that you've got to be on the lookout, and you need to start now. You need to start changing what you eat, changing what you drink, getting more exercise, all of that. Being in a stable, happy relationship will be very, very balancing for you. It's like your health will all fall into place. Things will all fall into place when you're happy. Work, lowering the workload, lowering the stress load will make everything else balance out. You look here, the 2 aces is your mind. Normally when I see two mind situations, it's where you're definitely no, and then you're definitely yes. So this can be a confusion. It can represent a slight kind of longing or depression or something. It's where you want something but you don't. Your foot and your ankle is still hurting, and you might have to see the surgeon. Okay. Yeah, I'm not actually seeing surgery here. A 9 can represent surgery, but it's usually 9 of diamonds with a 10 of spades, which would be the hospital. We do have a little doctor sitting in here. We do have something to do with overseas. Maybe there's something new overseas, new treatment, something like that. But I do feel that there's going to be this ongoing pain thing, like it's here and then it seems to go away and then it's back again. But then down here, it's even like a 2 out of 10 in regards to pain. So it's something that's ongoing, but eventually it will go. Something's going to take 2 months, 5 months, 6 months. The 6-month thing is really, really good because it's double red. You're basically being told, be responsible for your actions. So if you're starting to get headaches and you notice that you get the headaches every time you eat a particular food, stop eating it, see if you still get the headaches. If you're standing on your feet too much or walking wearing shoes that are not good for your feet and you're getting really bad pains in the ankle and all this sort of thing, think about it, go and buy the proper shoes, go and, keep off your feet, whatever. So you're going to be doing what's right for you, not for somebody else. I keep seeing caregiving, so I don't think that it's somebody looking after you. I think you're looking after somebody else. It's also like you're delegating tasks. If I look at this in regards to work, and I know you wanted me to look at your health, but there's nothing really to see about health. There is fears around fertility, and we've already discussed all of that you were even thinking about just getting everything removed and not ever having a baby. I just don't think you're going to do that, because this keeps showing me that you're having a baby. The only other way to be having a baby is that you meet somebody that's got a child or you adopt. But I don't see that either. So in regards to work, there's a lot of things happening very, very nice here. If we just remove that and that, this is a beautiful, beautiful sequence. This is happiness, this is building, this is you being very balanced with what you want, making firm decisions on what you want, even going for an overseas trip, spending some money, enjoyment, people all being around, gatherings of people all together. We do have the 3 here. This can mean I really want to enjoy myself there, but there's one person I don't want there. Or I feel like isolating myself at times. It's like where you withdraw from something. This over here is where you need to, because I know you're very vocal, and when you've got something to say, you'll say it. This might be where you need to just zip it at that time. This is where you're feeling somebody's not listening, so I'm just not going to talk about it. What are you saying there? My fit is fine. I got those results back last month. Yeah, it's showing all of that. Fertility is all very good. Ready when you are, basically, as far as fertility goes. But yeah, injury, keep that in mind, because this could be a re-injury. So don't put that ankle or foot or whatever it is, don't put it under any kind of, don't do what I did. I took my shoes off and everything. I would go for a walk with my good solid shoes and I had my thing around my ankle, and then what would I do? I'd walk like half a kilometre through the sand and water to try and build it up, and then I'd end up in pain. So I did some things for myself thinking it was going to help, and it actually wasn't helping. So I feel like you're on that kind of road. There may be a hereditary thing though. That's the only thing I'm seeing here, but it's not bothering you at this time. It might be something in the next 20 years or something that could be a problem. But if you look after it now, you won't go down that track, whatever it is. It's something to do with 2. Your eyes, your ears, like with me, I've got problems with my ears and problems with balance. I wear glasses, my eyes. So, yeah, the only problems I see is a minor problem and a hereditary thing. This can be your mind, though. You might need to talk to someone. If things are getting too much at night, because this can be nighttime and it can be you trying to decide between what you want. This is really nice here. This is fertility and pregnancy and you and some guy and talking all about a future here as far as all of this stuff. Oh, you know what the hereditary thing is. Maisha, hello, welcome back. Oh my God, haven't seen you forever. All right, Crystal, let's move on to what the tarot has to say with health readings. I don't really do much with the health readings usually. You can write it on WhatsApp, but you can write it in here. Maisha, we do have 2 more readings before I get to you, though. Welcome back, Maisha. My gosh. Our gorgeous friend from overseas. Here we go, Crystal. Let's have a look. You fight your own battle within yourself, Chris. It's like things where you kick yourself later going, I knew this would happen, but I did it anyway. It can also be where you have this ongoing disagreement within yourself. I want this. No, I don't want this. I'm never going to want this. I'm putting a time frame on this. You got the surgery card showing up, possible surgery. The justice and the balance card was in reverse, so something out of whack there. Three of Swords in reverse. Again, this is the pelvic area. Possibly you said that all the fertility stuff was all checked. It's fine. This could be something to do with the bowel, the bladder, IBS type problems, or bloating type problems, or getting a stitch in the side. Can even represent the hips and everything like that. What I do like about the Three of Swords in reverse is it's about healing from something. So this could be the movement, the injury and healing from something. Some sort of surgery may be required. Nine of Diamonds turning into 10 of Diamonds, really good energy there. You've got to be patient and take things one day at a time. Three of Cups, possible fertility and pregnancy in the future. The Devil sitting there, it was in reverse. And then the Doctor sitting over here. Okay, medically speaking, we got 2 threes, which represents kidneys, bowel, bladder, liver, can represent hereditary again. It's all that is showing. This over here would be a successful outcome, especially with justice and balance coming back, and you just gotta, something's just going to take some time. It's something that's going to go on for time as well. If there is a hereditary thing that you're worried about, like, I don't know, MS, I don't know, something that's within the family, I wouldn't be too concerned about it, because this is showing a positive outcome here. And it's something that's way off in the distance, and you've got time right now to do something about it so it doesn't get out of control. The Devil being in reverse, I feel like this is any kind of temptation to get off the rails, or drink too much alcohol, eat the wrong foods, lay around and not get any exercise. I feel like this is where you go no, and you push yourself and you get up. I don't see anything really negative going on, just a battle within your own mind, fear about the past as well. I do know, like, we won't talk about it now. It's a personal thing with what happened with pregnancies and things like that in the past. I feel that this has got something to do with that there's a fear there. This was in reverse, but to me, it's showing a healthy outcome from something that you're worried about. It's also showing twins with a cesarean birth and celebration, everybody being together. Yeah, so I don't know when this pregnancy thing is coming for you, but it keeps coming out. Bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, health-wise, we do have the Doctor and the Journey. It's telling you to, when you need to rest and stop, you need to rest and stop. Oh, it is MS. That just come to my mind, Chris. You must have been thinking about it, and then I've picked up on that. Because I don't think I've ever mentioned MS on my channel, ever. I don't think with anybody I've read for. I normally use diabetes, but I just thought, and I seen MS in front of my face. But you've been told not to worry about something that's way off. And there's a lot you can do now to prevent it even from being anything. And there will be developments in medical fields, as you know, they're always growing and expanding. You're being told to rest when you need to rest. I feel like you're ignoring that, Chris. Like you're pushing your boundaries sometimes, or other people are pushing you, probably with work and stuff like that, or even family members saying, hey, I need your help, and you not saying no, you saying yes. Here could be the medical journey that you'll go on, and somebody rescuing you, which is good. So there is help for whatever comes up. Anyway, that's what we've got with that. So what we're going to do now, Chris, we'll just do a similar sequence. That is 15 minutes, but we'll just quickly do 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom, and then we'll do 2 yes and no's with the other deck. Just show me more Chris needs to know. I don't really think these are going to show much in regards to health, but we'll just get some more messages. This is writing, researching, information coming in. It also can be an announcement. You're being told something's going to take some time. You need to just wait. Fertility, the moon is fertility and sexual, and this is the announcement. So this, again, could be all about announcements. Down here, there is something hidden, something that you need to explore and find out. We got the baby card. We got the two very fertile characters together. They're a good match for each other. So I feel that in regards to your health, there's someone coming in that's going to make you happy, make you relaxed. Probably somebody that's going to go, hey, Crystal, let's go hiking. Hey, Crystal, let's go join the gym. Hey, Crystal, let's do some yoga together on the floor. So I feel that this is a really good match. You desire each other, you like each other, you're into the same sort of things. This is a new beginning coming for you. So in time, there's a new beginning and something really nice here. So I didn't think that would show much to do with health, though. All right, let's do 2 yes and no's. Ah, Larry. Ooh, we'll have to look at that. I'll look at that for you in WhatsApp. Just do a little tidbit on that for you, like I did the other day. I'll just quickly look at his name and your name, but not now. All right, this is just 2 yes and no's. Crystal, just think about your questions, yes or no. You got 2 yeses here, Crystal. The first one is a maybe yes. So this is, you do have the key to your own success, your own journey. You also have news you've been waiting for finally coming in. This here is reaching for the stars. You're looking up and you're working out what your journey is going to be. But this is pretty much a straight out yes. And you've got the 8 of diamonds, 6 of hearts, and the 7 of diamonds here. So this is movement and change, this is responsibility and parenting, and this is celebration. So really, really nice energy there, but you got a nice yes there. And then here we have a yes, yes, and a maybe. This again is some sort of letter, some sort of communication going on. This is the sun where you finally know and you're finally happy, but it's also growth and happiness. And this here is the tower, but it's not the tower like the tarot. This is where you observe and watch and wait, okay? But yeah, I want to look at you and Larry in private. No money, please. You've already paid. So, yeah, we'll have a look at that later. Anyway, thank you, Crystal. So that is Crystal. And now we've got Bethel. Bethel, what was your question? Works with and hiding it. He keeps watching me and trying to come back. Bethel. Oh, that's right. What's her name was in here before? I'm getting you confused with Maisha. What did Maisha say? I've missed you and I have something I need to tell you. Long time. Yeah, write to me on WhatsApp, Maisha. I'll get back to that later. I thought you were coming in for a reading. Let me just check PayPal. Okay. JD and oh, hang on, we've got Yajahira after Bethel. Yajahira, and then we have JD. Their questions are not on PayPal. Okay, so Bethel, you're up. Let's have a look at you. He's going. All right, guys. Let's just shut the room down. I'll finish up after this. So after we've done these readings, somebody else did just pay. Let me just quickly check that. So that will be the last one. Oh, Maisha. Maisha, we'll do yours in WhatsApp if that's okay with you. We'll have a look there. Maisha. I can't hear the balls clicking, so I don't know what's going on out there. All right, so we've got, yeah, Maisha, you sent for 3 questions. Yeah, I can see that. I can hear it now. Maisha, are you okay with me doing yours on WhatsApp? Like pretty much when I finish up with these other readings on live, we'll be done for the day. We'll turn everything off. Yeah. All right, WhatsApp is fine. Perfect. Okay, we'll get to that later. So just put those questions again in my WhatsApp and send them to me, because I remember that you've got one WhatsApp and another one that doesn't work anymore or something. All right, so up next we are on... Okay, what are we on now? Bethel. Okay, so Bethel... So this part is more general. What is going to happen? It's legal matter. Bethel, you paid for 2 minis, didn't you? 2 minis? Because that's really, really detailed stuff what you've got there. All right, so first question was the legal part and then the Aries thing. All right, so we're doing 2 minis for you. Okay, here we go, Bethel. What is coming? Oh, hang on, the first part, general. What is going to happen with this pending legal matter with my employment case that I have now? Will it be successful? Show me what will happen with Bethel and her pending case. What's going to happen with Bethel and her pending legal matter? What's going to happen with Bethel and a pending legal matter? So we'll just do 3 rows of 3. Don't get alarmed by the black cards. The black 10 is the court and the decision. The black spade is the lawyer. Hidden is a kind of a friendship and support and a nice energy here, Bethel. So that's like where somebody has got your back, somebody's looking out for you, somebody trying to help you and support you through this. And you're looking at different options as well. So some other option may come up. It looks like a bit of a struggle and a worry and really, really getting you down at the moment. This is where you sort of don't want to go out, you don't want to talk, you don't want to do anything. You feel like all this irresponsibility that's been going on. Someone said this person did this, somebody said that person did that. And this is where you just sort of shut the door and tell people to leave you alone. And you're feeling very disheartened by the whole thing. You know, you're sort of like, why is this happening to me? This shouldn't be happening. Here we have the legal matter and we have the structure and the planning of what needs to happen. But this is kind of like where the lawyer tells you that they don't want you to speak. So if you were going to court, it's kind of like they say that, I know you want to get up there and you want to say that this happened and that happened, but we suggest that you don't speak. So this is like where you're being silenced and told that they don't want you speaking. They feel that if you speak or whatever, you could actually make it worse for yourself. This over here is wishes coming true, and then the courtroom, and then we got 10 of diamonds. That's basically like 9 of cups, wishes and happiness and everything that you've been hopeful for. The 10 of swords or 10 of spades, but the 10 of spades is the government building. That's all I see that as. This sees as a payout, success. So although we got an up and down energy here, it looks like there's some sort of success here. Now, is it a financial success because we do have diamonds there or not? Let me just see. Okay, show me the outcome. Now I know, Bethel, you do read your own cards, don't you? So let's see. Good luck, Bethel. Let's see what we get. Yeah, I wondered where you were, Mama B. I was messaging you. I'm about to finish now. I'm flipping these all upside down, aren't I? All right. So we're doing 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom because this is a mini. Look at that. I was flipping them and now they're all upside down. All right, we won't read them upside down. I feel this is where you're at right now. You feel like the hermit, you feel stressed, you don't know what to do, and you're waiting. Okay, pretty straightforward energy there. This is what's going to happen. You're stressing yourself out. It could go this way, it could go that way. But the outcome is showing me the memories, which in a court case would be the evidence. What's the evidence? What's the evidence say? This is success and signing documents and planning. And then this is choosing, you know, where things are going. So I'm seeing a lot of stress and emotions up here and waiting. And then I'm seeing some sort of success here. But again, I'm not too sure whether there's anything to do with money here. You did say it's to do with something to do with your employment case that you've got going right now. You want to know if it's successful. Well, this would be signing documents and choosing the path. So I feel like these 3 energies and the other energies you had over there are telling me a good outcome, especially with 10 of diamonds. So let's just do a little bit more with the Lenormand deck. 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom. Show me Bethel and this court case. Show me Bethel and the court case. Bethel and the court case. 3 from the top, 3 from the bottom. Wow, someone's been really sneaky and just pulling the wool over people's eyes with the fox there. That's sly energy, but all your cards, this is protecting yourself, keeping guarded, keeping protected. This is someone sneaking around, telling lies, whatever. But the star is normally your wishes coming true. The top 3 cards is payment, success, growth, and foundation. These 3 cards are really positive, really, really positive. But you do have 2 slightly negative energies. So it's not a cut to the chase thing. It's not a loss, but it's not a full win. So I'm not sure what to make of this. If I remove that, even left the bear there, this is success. This is success. This is money coming in. This is growth and understanding and planning for the future. And this is you signing contracts again, making a plan, making a commitment to what it is you're going to do next. This is telling you to protect yourself, protect your money, your virtual property, whatever it is. This here is reaching for the stars and what it is you're wanting to do. I just don't like that in the middle of everything, you know, because that's, be wary of who you trust. That's what I probably say to that, Bethel. All right, Bethel, we got to do second one. We'll just do a yes or no now, and then we'll move on to your second question. So just think about a yes or a no. I mean, your yes or no could be, will it be successful? Show me for Bethel. She's got a question in her mind. Is it yes or no? Show me for Bethel. Yes or no? And Bethel, the buzzer has gone. Your answer is yes. I'll just get to that in a sec. I just want to go to Stream Elements and turn the things off. Stream Elements dashboard. YouTube. Hang on a sec, guys. I'm just turning this Stream Elements thing off. The hell is that? That shouldn't be there. Hope somebody's not trying to get into my account with that. Where's the timers? Timers. Okay, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off, turn that off. Right, okay, so let's get back to it. All right, so your last messages, Bethel, on that particular subject. We have a new beginning here. The stork brings the baby, as you know, but in this case, we're talking about working in community, family, and support, and something new and exciting. We do have you in some sort of soulmate connection here where somebody else understands exactly what you're going through. And here we have you taking charge with everything here. You're doing what it is you need to do. She can be caregiving and looking after herself and others as well. It's funny though, this sequence normally means like a fertility, a pregnancy, mother, child, the two soulmates together creating a new life. So it's like some sort of whole new beginning coming through for you, Bethel. Okay, the second part of what you wanted to know was what's going to happen with the pending. That was the legal matter. So I just did that one. What's coming in the future with me and the Aries that you were dealing with? You found out something related to a female that he works with, and he's hiding this. He keeps watching me and trying to come back. The good old females at work, eh? I think every couple or whatever goes through this kind of shit. Here we go. What is coming for Bethel in regards to this Aries? The Aries has some connection to a female he works with. He's been keeping this hidden and he's trying to come back to Bethel. What is the outcome for Bethel and the Aries she's been dealing with? And what's he up to? So what I might do with this one is 3 rows of 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. This is all representing the Aries, what he's up to and what's the outcome. All right, not so great. What is he up to? This can just simply mean somebody working and busy and all of this sort of thing. But it's also gossip and malice and lies and secrets and stuff going on. There's stuff going on behind his back. There's somebody talking behind his back. There's some sort of young energy here as well, male or female. But there's some sort of surprise coming through in regards to his job, his work, or whatever it is going on there. Down here in regards to you and him, we do have a reconciliation, trying to be with you. This is a refusal on your part. This is sort of like, can represent drugs, alcohol, lies, can even represent violence or criminal activity. This over here is 2 people just talking about money and work and learning and future, and this is actually kind of like business-like energy. This is more, I want to be with you, you're the only one. The problem I have with it is that this can also represent third party. That although he's talking to you, he's talking to somebody else. Okay, so, and you did say you've found out something about somebody at work and all the rest of it. So it doesn't look too great right there. You could have some sort of understanding of a friendship and a balance, but it doesn't look really like for a while it's not going to work. Because this is, I'm assuming this is you, and you're looking at nut. You're putting stop. I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to look at this. But meanwhile, you've got the double 8s here sitting behind you, which is enjoyment, pleasure, having fun, being with people, enjoyment. So what's the eventual outcome? I think just possibly hanging out with each other in the future, maybe around August. Maybe there's a celebration coming up. Maybe there's somebody's birthday or something and the plan was that you were going together or something. It could be a wedding, it could be whatever. But I feel that you're stuck between 2 situations. You know that You share common interests with this person, with this Aries. You know that you could be good in groups of people, but you also know that there's something else that doesn't fit with you. So let's just see what the tarots have to say for Bethel. And then up next we have Majahira. I think it's pronounced. Majahira, can we please have your mystic? Can we please have your question there? Okay, here we go. Show me about the Aries and Bethel. 3 from the top. And now they're going to come outside again, upside down. Okay, we're not going to read them all upside down because the whole lot is upside down. I must have the deck upside down. All right, I don't know if you can see that or not, Bethel. The first row out about you and the Aries. 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, and Tower. This would be a red 5 and a black 5. That's truth and lies. Secrets, pushy energy. So basically emotionally letting go of this, had enough of this, not believing this because we got truth and lies here. I feel this is you pushing this person out. You're saying, no, I don't want part of this. I'm not interested in this. And this here, the Tower, it's like you or him avoiding the conflict, but it's there. Whichever way you look at this thing with this person, even if you try and detach or whatever, it's coming to a head. It's going to have to be sorted. That either, yes, you're in my life, or no, I'm not interested. We've got the player energy, we've got the pusher energy, but then we've got it's being over. So I don't know if that's what you wanted to hear, Bethel, but it looks to me like with Death and Tower, it looks like this is not a good connection. It's not going to work. But it looks like he's trying everything. He's trying to be flirty and fun. He's also saying, I'm strong, I'm supportive, I want to be there. I just think you're saying no. Whatever happened between the two of you, it doesn't look great. So, yeah. All right. We'll just do a yes and no for Bethel. We'll use these because we didn't use these before. And then we'll look at Mystic Yahira. I'm just going to say Mystic. This is yes and no for you, Bethel. We'll just give you top and bottom. We'll give you some messages from the bottom, but your question's on the top. All right, here we go. Question is not answered. And your messages are stubborn and holding on, key to success, and soulmate connection is around you. This is very nice for a new connection, a happy connection. This is like the anchor around your neck at the moment. It's preventing you from having this. I'd have to say this is probably the Aries, and this is something else. This is something much, much better. Your question with this yes and no, you got maybe, maybe, and yes or no. So I can't get an answer there. It's a maybe. It depends. I don't know what you asked, but anyway, you're being told to find the right direction, what suits you, not somebody else. You also got somebody trying to apologize here, trying to fix something, whatever, and it can be also you being easy on yourself. And you're looking at your two directions. You can keep doing what you've been doing, or you can try something else. Okay, so that's what we've got for you today, Bethel. Hopefully that helped. All right, up next we've got this Majahira. Majahira? Is that how we say it? Should you move on from Frankie? Ooh. Okay, let's have a look. Let me quickly check the payment, what that payment was from you, because I didn't write them all down. That would be a $10 one, I think. We'll do a $10 reading for you. That will be 2 yes and no's at the end. JD is I think that's detailed, isn't it? Detailed. And then Maisha's is on WhatsApp. times 3. All right, let's get back to it. All right, should you move on from Frankie? All right, so I've got to just do a different timer. Because it's not a 10-minute and it's not a 5, so it's an in-betweener, this one. All right, here we go. And thank you for your donation today, Majahira. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Should Maja move on from Frankie? What will happen if Maja moves on from Frankie? Show me the energies. What's going on there with Maja and Frankie? Whoa. Okay. This is actually where two people come back together. This is soulmate connection, and these needed to be read. You've seen when I was shuffling, these came out face up. I'm not going to read the ones that are face down. This is you. This, I'm assuming, is Frankie. You're looking at each other. He wants to make things right, and he thinks or believes that this is a good relationship and happiness. I'm surprised that this come out, because you're asking about moving on from this person, letting this person go. The only other way of looking at this is that Frankie actually is involved with somebody else. He may be married or he may be engaged. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. And this is what's really going on there with him. But the male energy is showing me wanting to make amends, wanting to fix something, thinking that everything's smooth sailing, and wanting to make plans for a future together. There may be something to do with a child here, a baby boy, not a new baby, but a baby that exists, or somebody's little brother. But there's something to do with a male child energy here. Sometimes when I see male child energy, it can simply represent that the person needs to grow up as well. But this is really, really good energy. So you're asking about leaving someone. If you wanted a yes or a no, that is a yes. It's yes, 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 all the way across the table. But I don't think that's what it's trying to tell you there. So we're just going to put them back. Show me Majahira and Frankie. What should she... Oh, he has a son with someone else. Okay, thank you. That's what's showing up there. So that's probably why that came out. That would be him looking at the woman, the child is there, and he's protecting the child, because the child is the 5 of Hearts that was behind him. Okay? All right, let me see you and him, though. You, him, and the outcome. You're really not happy. Got this black energy here. Okay, I'm picking up on this third party thing, especially with the double 4 sitting for him, and you've got 3 here. He may not be with the person he had the child with. I don't know. This is just showing that you're very frustrated. You're not sure what to do. This can be where you woke up today and said, that's it, I'm done with him. I'm finished. I'm moving on. But then you're getting an invitation to go to dinner or hang out or even just chit-chatting online with each other. Then you're sort of feeling like you're being ghosted by this person, or you're shutting him out. And you're doing it because of third party. So either you're the third party or he's got somebody else. There's something to do with somebody interfering in all of this. Now, being that he's got a child... it can be that the child is the problem about you two being together. Okay, so when I look at his energy, it's just showing somebody with family, movement forward, talking about things, a good dad, a good family person sort of thing here, friends, whatever. His commitment lays, most importantly, with the child. The child is coming out forefront. There's something to do with a baby girl as well, or somebody being like somebody else, some sort of twin energy. He's very in and out and seems to want to date around. This can represent two females. This can represent, again, somebody that needs to grow up. Apart from the fact that he's got a child, this can represent that he needs to grow up. He's exploring, basically. It's like a student, what I'm seeing here. Somebody that's still at school, still learning, still growing. Yeah, so does he come from a big family? Like, has he got two sisters, a couple of brothers, or maybe one brother, a couple of sisters? Because I feel like he comes from a group of people that's mostly female. You know, like he might have more sisters and no brothers or something like that. Or he might work or be in some sort of group of a lot of females. Anyway, the outcome between you and Frankie is not looking great. There's this promise of being together and a commitment, but it's not working. There's too many things going on around. For this to work, he has to change or you have to change. He has to live where you're living or you have to live where he's living. You have to put up with seeing him once a week and then waiting around or stuff like that. So I just feel like there's a lot of complications around you two having something with each other. Okay, you said that he likes to date around and look at other people. I did see a lot of female energy around him, but I didn't see actually any kind of real kind of cheating or lying or anything like that around him. So let's just have a look at these for you. Show me Frankie, and I've got M here. It's Yahara. Yahara? I wrote down Majahira. Show me Frankie and Mystic. I'll just say Mystic, it's easier. Frankie and Mystic. Show me Frankie and Mystic. What's the outcome? Okay, they all spat out, so we'll read them. Stubborn energy, healing energy, rescue energy, togetherness energy, new beginnings and discussions. Secret energy, togetherness and friends, and victory and success. Bottom of the deck. All right, so starting off the connection, we have you or him with a wall up. Some sort of rules and regulations about how this thing works. We've got this togetherness, this pull together, but we've also got this secret energy and unknown, like when you're not with him, what's he doing? Who's he with? What's he doing? You know? Then when we look here, we got something where needing time out and relaxation. We've also got exploring new avenues, something new. And then we've got a definite friendship and a definite sexual kind of attraction going on there. Can be third-party influence, but again, it could be child, the fact that he's got a child. The other thing I'm seeing here with potential outcomes is you possibly wanting to escape and just having a verbal communication line open with him at this time until you see your way through to the way you want things to be. So your main question, should you move on from him? I'm seeing it as very, very up and down. I'm not seeing anything solid at all. I do see that he's solid family man to do with his child. And that will always come first, which is a great thing to know. Here, hidden energies about the connection is you or him with walls up and not really letting the other person in. We got a weird kind of going against the traditional way of things with the two of you. And then we got Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So it's almost like a karmic debt that you or him is paying with this connection that you've got going. So we'll just do a quick yes and no. I'm going to do yes and no from the top, should you move on. And yes and no at the bottom is whatever you're thinking in your mind, okay? So I'll give you 2 questions for this. And thank you for your donation. Sorry for the wait. But yeah, as people pay, that's how the readings go. All right, JD is up next with a detailed reading. JD, can we please have your question there? Just waiting for JD's question. Okay, so yes or no for should you move on from Frankie? And bottom of the deck is whatever question you've got in your mind plus last messages. Okay. Your question can't be answered. You know the answer about you and Frankie, because this is maybe you should move on. This is no, you won't be moving on. And this is definitely yes, you should be moving on. So it's given me 3 different versions of what you can do. You could start exploring other people, other things, and see what's out there for you. This is where you feel stuck with what you're doing. And then this is where you go. So yes or no, I'm not getting an answer. I'm sorry. I'm not getting an answer. I don't really like to say that kind of thing either. I don't want to do a reading and tell you, yes, get rid of him, move on, or no, hang around and wait for him. I don't want somebody waiting and they're not going to have it, and I don't want somebody moving on with something that might be good. Bottom of the deck, your second question is a yes, and a yes. So whatever your second question was in your mind, it's a yes. You're being told to learn from the past, learn from people who know what they're talking about. You're also being told about making a firm commitment in your mind or with somebody. This usually can mean study and school, an opportunity, and signing a contract and a job. So it can be a promotion or things like that. But in regards to relationships, this is learning from others, learning from the past. This is a new commitment, and this is sealing the deal, you know, sort of keeping communication lines open and being truthful. Anyway, that's what we have for you, Mystic. All right, and thank you. And guys, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I mean, the subscribers don't seem to be moving up or down. I haven't been doing videos, so it's probably the reason. But yeah, if you will, please subscribe and please come back. Okay, so general for the rest of June, you are Aries, no problem, JD. So this was a detailed reading, wasn't it? JD, at the end of this reading, you'll get a 2 yes and no questions in your mind. You don't need to write them. Okay, JD, I won't say your name online, but I've got it in my head, 6 letters. So I'm going to put 6 letters down to represent you for the rest of June. So it's the 13th today here. So we're nearly in the middle of June. So the next 2 to 3 weeks. Show me what's coming towards JD. We'll just do them ones from the bottom. All right, general terms, let's look at love first. We have someone supportive in that. This is kind of like a father figure, a parenting kind of figure, or a teacher or a boss. Someone supportive and balanced when things are not going too well. I do feel there's been some sort of deception going on or something coming where you're going to be feeling like someone tricked you or deceived you, or someone's talking to you and then they're going talking to somebody else about whatever. And I've got the hiccups, so let's say pineapple. And in case you're wondering, guys, I was told to say pineapple when you get the hiccups and it makes it go away. And as you can see, hiccups have stopped. No, they haven't. They didn't stop this time. I didn't say pineapple strong and clear. I normally take a deep breath and say it loudly, but I've got people in the house. Yeah, so this looks a little bit tough in June. It looks like a bit of deception maybe going on, a bit of, I don't know if he's really talking to me or whether he's telling this person this. Now, this could be work, it could be family, or it could be some sort of love connection that you've got going on, JD. There's some distrust around a female that you know. It could be a friend that's not a friend, if you know what I mean. There's wanting to say something but not saying anything. Mel, yeah, I did close the donations. Were you just wanting a mini? If you're just wanting a mini, I might squeeze in one more. Pretty much this is the last one, so if you wanted to donate right now, it's okay. Down here, this all looks like a journey that you planned. So if you're planning to go to Bali, or you're planning to go to America, or you're planning to get a new job or buy a business or whatever, this is where your plans are finally like, yay, it's all happening, because you've got a shock card in here and the shock is good. You've also got something coming in where there's two people. One person's fully committed to the relationship, to the job, to the journey. The other person's not too sure that this is what they want anymore. It's nothing major. It's sort of a bit of a hiccup with whatever this is. We'll just try and focus on all of this to do with career, work and learning first. This is the problem when I do general and we're not sort of looking in one area. This is work becoming successful. This is promotions. This is new jobs. This is learning something new. This is contracts ending, contracts beginning. You do have 222 here, which is very lucky to have in a sequence. This is commitments of your plans and your future changing in the way that you want things to change. Money going up, we've got 6 going to 10, so there could be some sort of promotion, or there could be getting a new job. It does look like you, in regards to career and that, there is something that you've never really learnt properly. Let's say you work in nursing and you never got your certificate to do whatever. It might be where you're revisiting something. You're starting to look at what courses are available. You're starting to look at how much it costs. But yeah, in career and work, this is quite a good reading. In relationships, it's up and down. The female? What female? Oh, the female. When I said that somebody that she's a friend, but if this is representing a female, let's just do some tarots on this. Show me more about this female. It's kind of like, let's say that he is your person, you and him together, talking, planning, and that. She would be someone floating in the background. You might be aware of her, but you might be told that, oh yeah, she's just the girl from down the street. Or she could be somebody that's your friend, that when you're not around, she's talking to this person. Not sexually. I'm not picking up on anything to do with some sort of sexual thing going on, or cheating or anything like that. I just feel this is like, in your face, she would be your good friend. She would be doing these sorts of things. Behind your back, she would be saying things of the opposite nature. Okay? So it's sort of, Mama B, I've just said that I would do one if she pays now, and it's just a mini. So after JD, we'll be doing that one. And then I'll be going on to WhatsApp to do Maisha's private reading. Let's get some tarots onto this. Show me more about this. Thank you, Mel. Wow. That's my spirit telling me to stop. So no more readings after this one. Is it Mel that paid? Wow. I'm not going to read all of these. Oh, actually I will, because there's not too many. This is what jumped out off the top. You need to trust in your own intuitions about who this person is. Now, I'm thinking work because of the 5 and the money cards. And this could be the boss. And this could be somebody that's to your face and in front of other people. They'd be really good, really nice. Behind your back, they will be scheming or whatever. Okay, you need to trust in your own instincts here. There is some sort of new beginning going on here. There will be a balancing situation. Another 2 has come out. Signing new contracts, picking up on a new beginning here. Strength in something was upside down. So that can be your energy, your levels of your commitment to something is starting to dwindle. Working hard and working hard. So I'd have to say this is to do with work. With all the money cards coming out and everything, there's nothing romantic what I'm seeing in the tarots at all. I just feel like be careful. Let's say that you're working in a place where everybody requires a certain certificate or something, and you haven't actually got it, and this person knows that you haven't got it, but they say, don't worry, I'll never tell anybody. They might actually tell somebody without thinking. You know, they might let it slip and go, oh, she works here and she hasn't even got that. So, yeah, I feel like a lot of this reading is about work. Just be careful who your friends are and be careful what you tell people or what's going on. And don't get involved in somebody else's shit, basically. Bottom of the deck, we have really nice energy here. We have you and another person. Again, if this is you giving out the hand of friendship and support and being really good. This is the boss and the money, or it's your person. This could be a romantic partnership. This over here, she's showing up with either secrets or lies or something. But she's coming across as your good friend or somebody who's acting supportive and nice. But I don't like this, because this is telling me somebody that's hiding something. Somebody's not telling you the truth. And it can be where somebody ghosts you or goes silent, you know. So I'm not too sure what that's all about. Anyway, we'll now do some Lenormand just to finish off. So 3 from the top and 3 from the bottom. And then we'll do 2 yes and no's for JD, and then we're doing Mel. Mel, did you pay for a mini, please? I'll check in a sec. Mel, can you please put your question on the screen as well? Right, here we go. Okay, so this is last messages for you about everything. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Now we're getting 2 males. We've got the guy that is the player, the sexual energy, the, you know, helpful, supportive. Everybody loves this person. We got some sort of key to success here. Now, if this is about your job, this is you being standout, you getting what you want, you celebrating. If this is romantic, this is some sort of romantic, fun, sexual adventure. All right. And down here, we have something will become clearer. We have a different male energy here. This is the father, the husband, the boyfriend, the support figure, the person that's there no matter what. And then we have some sort of sunshine and happiness here. It's like the sun is finally coming out on this and the information's finally coming out. So I don't know if this is the one person, that this person is kind of free and easy and having a good time, and they're going to settle down and be stable. There may be Leo energy here. Yeah, there may be Leo, and I'd like to say that that's Taurus. The storm, that here is Taurus. Yeah. So anyway, that's what we've got there for you. We got romantic kind of feeling with the first 3, and then we've got, if this is business, something good's coming. So over the next coming weeks, it's like something really good is coming. I feel like you're invited out to something, you're going to enjoy yourself, but there may be something going on as far as these 2 males or 2 females coming out. Yeah, so let's just quickly do your yes and no's. Think about yes or no, and then we'll quickly look at Mel. The buzzer's just gone. I'll just sit that there for a sec. Mel. Mel's paid for a mini read. So Mel's is a mini read, and then I'm offline, I'm finished, and I'll go and do Maisha's reading in WhatsApp. All right, so just think about a yes or no question that you've got, JD. 2 questions I'll give you for your reading. Okay, top of the deck, yes or no? Ooh, that's a maybe no, maybe not at this time. And bottom of the deck, that's a no as well. Your two energies that come out of this deck for some reason were both negative for some reason. You're being told to look at all your options. Don't just keep on this one thing all the time. You need to see the bigger picture. You're also being told about taking on too much, feeling burdens. You're also being told about either you or somebody else setting the boundaries and putting the wall up and just standing your ground. But this can be positive if it's with other positive cards. This is a maybe, and this is more of a negative kind of card. So this is no, this is yes or no, and this is yes or no. So I'm not really getting a no or a yes on your first one. Okay. Mel doesn't need to really do that, Mama B. Her name's Mel, and I could see it on her real name on the thing anyway. It's okay. She can put a star sign if she wants. Yeah, so I didn't get back to the star signs. All right. Second question. This is no, no, and then that's yes. So I'm going to go with the majority rules, which is no at this time. This is all about secrets, and this is somebody being sneaky. So you've got sneaky, sly, and secrets, something around you, but then you're lucky. So that can be a lucky escape, it can be being in the right place at the right time, but you've got some sort of lucky kind of thing going on here. But yeah, be careful who this is. There's some person there, JD. Something hiding out in the background there in that reading. All right, thank you, JD. Okay, you are Cancer and he is Scorpio. What am I looking at? How does Stefan feel about me? Let me quickly look again. PayPal. Yeah, Melody. Okay, Melody, let's look at yours. This is a mini read. And then we're finished in here. I'll be turning this off. Thanks, Mama B. Is Crystal still here or did she go to bed? I haven't seen Crystal posting at the moment, so I'm wondering whether she's gone to sleep because it's late. You stay up really late, Mama B. Far out. When you were talking to me yesterday and you said it was 2 o'clock or whatever, I thought, gosh, go to sleep. Okay, so we're looking at Mel. How does Stefan feel about Mel? How does the Scorpio Stefan feel about the Cancer star sign Melanie? 2 water signs together. This is you, him, the outcome. It looks like a pretty tough road, this relationship, Mel. I don't know who he is to you, but you're here thinking, is this done? Is it good? Is it bad? He has to change, I have to change, but I really enjoy spending time with him, or I really like our conversations. And so you're a bit confused about this person. Oh, you are there, Chris? Getting your pups ready for bed. Okay, then when I look at his energy, he feels like no commitment, strong-willed, thinking about work and busy and communication. There's just basically miscommunication between the two of you, Mel. So it couldn't be where you're thinking that if he says a particular thing, it's all about love and being together, and then he doesn't think that at all. He's thinking the opposite of whatever. So I don't know if he's got something going down at work or some sort of divorce going on or something. But this is like where somebody's fed up or stressed out. And with you, you've got confusion because you've got this happiness and feeling comfort, but then you've got this, I don't know, kind of energy. When I look at the outcome between how he feels and what's going down between the two of you, he's coming up as the soulmate, the person that's meant to be there for whatever. You're coming up as giving off a cold shoulder. So you're not opening up your heart to whatever it is that's going on here. You want to sit down and talk truth and journeys and what's meant to happen from here on in. Bottom of the deck, what might be hidden from Stefan at the moment is truth and lies. We've got, on the one hand, telling you something that's not correct, and then on the other hand, telling you the full truth. So we've got truth and lies energy going on here. We've got a double-ended sword here. This would be somebody dedicated and loving. This would be somebody playing around, having a good time. Let's have a look at tarot, see if we get some more on this for you. Okay, for Mel. Show me Mel and the Scorpio. Stefan. Mel and Scorpio. How does he feel about her? Top and bottom. It's not an easy connection by no means. Look at the two middle cards. We've got the Ten of Wands and we've got the Two of Swords in reverse. Like, this is confusion in itself, but it's even upside down here. It's like, I don't know, go and talk to somebody else about it. You know, it's that kind of feel. This here is doing things the way they should be. You know, boy meets girl. They go out together, they introduce their friends to each other, they introduce their family to each other, they talk about a commitment, they talk about a future. This is all traditional values, okay? This is feeling left out of this person. So it could be that you are traditionally Catholic, and this person you're asking about, this Stefan, is a Buddhist. So there's things that you feel are the right way to do things, and there's he feels is the right way to do things. And there's also this timing kind of thing where people think, oh, we've been together over a year now, we should be doing this by now. Or I've known this person for 6 years now, when are we going to move forward? So you've got all your timing and how things should play out for you, and he's got his own version going on. So I feel two sides going on here. Over here, as I said, we got this burden kind of feeling going on, that it's all too much. Hang on a sec. Siri, stop. Hey Siri, stop. All right. My Siri thing on my computer was dictating everything I was saying just then. Yeah, so he feels like you may put the pressures on about having more or something like that. So I don't know if this is a new relationship and this is showing me stuff that's going on with his past relationship or your past relationship, but there's something to do with confusion on both parts and burdens. But the outcome is the opposite. The outcome is showing two of you together, enjoyment and balance coming back in. So how does he feel about you? Confused, but some sort of balance and love. And then we had like a play energy, and then we had a support soulmate energy. It's a very up and down, one-sided and then one side. Like, it's really weird what I'm getting here with the two of you. I mean, the outcome shows two people together and justice, almost like cementing the deal between each other. But then you've got all this heavy burdens of other stuff, which could be work, it could be exes, it could be kids. So anyway, Mel, thank you for the donation. Let's see what we've got. Has a cold, I have to take, oh, poor darling. It's awful when pets are not well. What kind of dogs are they, Chris? What kind of animals have you got? All right, here we go. Let's just finish this for Mel. Mel, think about a yes and no. And bottom of the deck, we'll just get 3 more messages about this Stefan guy. Let's see what we get. Yes or no? We have a yes, we have a no, and we have a maybe. Can't answer it with a yes and no. All I can tell you is whatever efforts you or Stefan puts in, or whatever the question was, whatever efforts are put in, you will eventually see the results. This here is talking about burdens, getting overwhelming with burdens. And this is like where you feel like you're on this footpath here and you're trying to get over there. So let's say that you and Stefan have been dating each other for a while and you feel like it's not moving forward and you're not sure if he wants to keep going or if it's going to end or what's going on. You're thinking, I want to get over there. I want to just know that I'm secure with this. But at the moment, you're stuck on this bridge here. So I couldn't give you a yes or a no because you've got yes, no, and maybe. Bottom of the deck, some more messages. We have wishes coming true. We have mountains up ahead where you've got challenges to face. And we've also got where you're going to like do a bit of investigation about what it is that's really, really going on and what you need to do about it. Okay? Anyway, Mel, what's this? He actually said that last night he doesn't know how to deal with what we have going on because he feels confused. That's why the reading come out like that. I feel like there's other things at play in this connection you have with Steph and Mel. I feel that there's children or there's work commitments or there's you live here, he lives there, or he's got a group of friends that don't want him with you and you've got a group of friends that don't want him with you or whatever, you know, like that sort of thing. I just feel like it's not a straightforward connection. There's definitely a soulmate connection. You're meant to meet each other. And when you're together, it feels great, but it's like, where is it going and what's it doing? I'm not too sure. And it was just a mini read, like it was in between sort of mini detailed sort of in between a read. So yeah, we're not going to get too much detail out of that. All right, Gamble is an American bully. He just turned 1. Remy is a miniature Sheltie Australian Shepherd Collie mix, and she's 8. Okay, so which one is not well? Gamble, the bully. What you mean, like a bull terrier thing? American bully? Because there's bulldogs, like the big flat face. Send me some pictures. That'll help. Send me pictures in WhatsApp of the 2 dogs. I know what an Australian Shepherd and Collie mix would look like, but send me a picture anyway of the 2. 8 years old. My last 2 dogs, the last one, she died when she was only turning 4. The other one barely made it to 7, but they were Newfoundland dogs. And yeah, in Australia, especially in the hotter parts of Australia, they don't tend to live much past 6 or 7 just because they're so big and it's too hot. But yeah, I think it was more to do with the stuff I was giving the dog for, literally poisoning the dog. But I didn't realise, you know, stuff for fleas when you don't need to be giving them stuff for fleas because Newfoundlands don't have the stuff. But I found that out all too late when the dog started getting sick, you know. Not the first dog, the second dog. So yeah, be really careful, Chris, if you're giving monthly flea stuff or worm stuff. And basically, or what I was told from someone whose dogs lived to be 15 and 16 when they should peg out around 8 or 9, even in cold countries, she said that she feeds them on fresh meats, chicken, vegetables, rice, and she worms them when they got worms, and she uses flea stuff when they got fleas, you know. Yeah, Remy should get around the 12 to 14 mark for sure. The bulldog, though, the American bully, not too sure how they go. They tend to have complications, don't they? All right, guys, I'm out of here. Did we do the yes and no? Yeah, we did it. We've finished. Anyway, thank you, Mel. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to cross across to WhatsApp. Chris, I will have a look at, was it Larry? Just put about you're going to look at Larry and that. Just remind me in the thing. And yeah, you cook all the food for the dogs, fresh food. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I got into the habit of just buying the very expensive biscuit stuff, the pellets or whatever they're called, and basically it said on there that's all they needed. You know, like when they're puppies you put water on it, and when they're older you don't put water on it anymore, and you give them some sardines or maybe some chicken legs or chicken wings or whatever. So I was just following the diet that I was told to give the dogs, but giving them the flea thing every month and the heartworm and all of that stuff, yeah, I was sort of found out a few things when the dogs got sick and everything. And if I ever have a dog again, I pretty much won't be doing any of that anymore. Yeah, anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you, everyone, for your help. Thank you, Mama B. We'll have a look at something for you. And yeah, good luck and bye, everyone.